Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to another jQuery tutorial. Today we are learning about jQuery dimension method, a simple way to get and set element sizes dynamically. Let's dive in. So first of all, what are jQuery dimension method? With jQuery you can easily get or change the width and height of elements. You can also include padding, borders and margins if needed. Now you can see here is the diagram. We have here is the element and here is the border and here is the padding and here is the margin. Now you can see here why use jQuery dimension. So first of all, easier than plain JavaScript. It's simple syntax. It dynamically adjusts element sizes, great for interactive UIs, and it get precise measurements. It includes padding, borders and margins. Now here is the jQuery dimension methods. Now first method is a width method. It gets or sets the width excluding padding, border and margin. And the second one is height method. It gets or set the height excluding padding, border and margin. And the third one is inner width. It gets the width including padding but not borders margin. Then inner height, it gets the height including padding but not border margin. Then outer width, it gets the width including padding and border. And the next is outer height, it gets the height including padding and border. Then outer width, it gets the width including padding, border and margin. Then last one is outer height true, it gets the including padding, border and margin. Note, if used without a parameter gets the value, if used with a parameter set a new value. Now here is the using jQuery dimension method. The first one is a get and set with method. Now you can see here get and set the width of a div. Here is the get method and here is the set method. Now you can see, I will open in my code editor. Now you can see here is the style of box. Now here is the box and here is the two buttons to get the width and to set the width. In get the width we have a width with plus pixel here. Now we get the width here. Now here we set the width. Now what happens when we click on the get width, it show the div width in an alert. And if we clicking on a set width, now it's changed the width to 300 pixel. Now we click on the get width. Now you can see here is the width is 200 pixel. Now you can see here is width is 200 pixel. Now if we set width, now it's 300 pixel. Now if we get, now you can see here width is 300 pixel. Now if we update here, now if we update here 500 pixel, now you can see if we get the width, now you can see its width is 500 pixel. Now if we set the width, now you can see, and now we get the width it's 300 pixel. Now the second one is get and set height. It's same as a width. Now it's use height method to get or set an element's height. Here is the example, get and set the height of a div. Now you can see here is the syntax alert, which we get the height and here we set the height to 200 pixel. Now open our code editor. Now you can see here the box type. Now width is, height is 100 pixel and width is 200 pixel. Now you can see here we have a box and here we have a two button, one for get the height and one for set the height. Now you can see here is the jQuery syntax. Here we get the height and here we set the height. Now if we click on get button, now you can see here is the 100 pixel height it's getting. Now if we set, now you can see here it's 200 pixel. Now if we get here, now you can see here it's 200 pixel. Now if we change into 300 pixel, now you can see here, now you can see its height onto height it's 200 pixel. Now it's looking a box like that. If we set hit 500 pixel here, if we click on get height, now you can see it's give me a 200 pixel here. Now if we set the height, it's 500 pixel. Now if you click on get the height, now you can see height is 500 pixel. Now the third one is get inner dimension, inner width and inner height. This includes padding but exclude border and margin. Example, here we get the inner width and height of a div. You can see here we have a syntax like alert box inner width we get, and here we set the height. Here we set now you can see here we get the inner height. Now if we open in our code editor, now you can see here, you see here width 200 pixel, height 100 pixel. Here is the style of box. Now here is the box and here is the button to get inner size. Now here we have a JavaScript syntax in the inner section. Now you can see you have to inner width and here is a inner height. Now if we clicking the button shows an alert with the inner width and inner height. Now you can see here what is this height and width is a 200 pixel and 100 pixel. Now if we now you can see here it's give me a inner width 240 and inner height is 140. Why? Because we have a padding 20 pixel to top, bottom, right and left. That's why it's give me a 240. Now if we here we increase the padding, now you can see what was the output. Now you can see it's 260 pixel and inner height is 160 pixel. You can see once again let's give inner width 240 pixel and inner width 140 pixel. Now the fourth is get outer dimension, outer width and outer height. This includes padding and border but exclude margin. Example, get the outer width and height of a div. I can see here is the alert box which have outer width and outer height. Now open in our code editor. Now you can see here is the box type, height width is 200 pixel, height 100 pixel, padding 20 pixel and border 5 pixel. Now here is the method. Now you can see outer width method, or here is the outer height method. Now what happens when we click on this button, it shows an alert with the outer width and outer height. Now you can see it's give me a 249.333334 pixel and outer height is 414.9.333 pixel. I can see it gives me a border and padding and border also and excluded margin. Now the next is get full outer dimension including margin, outer width true and outer height. This includes padding, borders and margin. Example, get the full dimension of a div. Now you can see here is a alert box, a full width, outer height also. Now we open in our code editor. Now you can see here is the width, here is the height, here is the padding, here is the border and here is the margin. So now you can see here is a div and here is a button and here is a jQuery code which have outer width method true and outer height method true. Now it's give also a margin. Now if you click on get full size, now you can see it's give me a 279.3334 full width and 179.33334 full height. Now you know how to work with element dimension using jQuery. So width and height, it's get or set with height. Then inner width and inner height include padding, exclude border and margin. Then outer width and outer height, it include padding plus border, exclude margin. Then outer width true and outer height true, it's include padding plus border plus margin. That's all for today tutorials. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comments. Keep smiling and happy coding. Thank you.